authority to operate. So
Yeah.
I do less and more paperwork, but if that paperwork's off, man, the project could be shut down and you messing with people's livelihoods. Like I said, and two is you get paid for that level of issue, right? Like I said, I do less production, but when I mess up, it's a bigger problem. But you get paid for that bigger problem, right? So that's what's but I tell people, shout out to that. The one thing I wish I would have done was winning the management more. And I got NBA people invited me to it. I just don't like management people, but I could hire people that I wanted to. So that's one thing I wish I could have went a little more on that management track so I could hire some of the young studs I see out here that's struggling. I could have had my own team. So shout out to Struggle Security. He's up there in the director level. So that's one thing if I went back on things. But y'all Z's are hard to manage, man. Y'all little crybabies out there. So I don't know, man. But if I went to do it over again, I probably would have went to that because I've been invited to managers, manage teams. I was a supervisor a couple times and I just hated it. So I just went more. I think we're on that same level. Senior technical guy, I do my work. I advise the young guys and help them, but they ain't reporting to me. I ain't got them problems. So that's my 2 cents on that. What's your thoughts on management, man? I think we're kind of on the same thing.
I'm with you, PBO. I've been offered many times to do management, and I see them getting paid just a little bit more than me and dealing with bigger headaches. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good, man. Can I do it? Yeah, I can. I'm good with people. I'm very, very kind. I lead from the front. I just don't, if I don't have to do it, I just don't want to do it. I'd rather not do it, but I can see where that closed off a lot of paths where I could have just went and managed my own team and hired a bunch. I could have hired Larry to go do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm seeing those opportunities where I'm like, damn, like maybe I should have went that route.
How old are you? You don't mind me asking?
I'm 49.
Okay, you right. Yeah, you close. Yeah, I should have did it in my 40s when I had those offers. I'm 50. I'll be 57 this year. I ain't want none of those headaches, man. I'm trying to get this cloud and do this last 5 or 6 years and shut it down. So I don't want those problems. So I've been.
Yeah, that's where my head was at. Was like, I don't want those parts. I think maybe if I managed my own company, like, and I hired people, it'd be different.
I had my own company for a while, man. It was because now you got to chase the work, get to work, and manage the work. So you got to go tap dance to get the work and tap dance. You've been in those meetings getting that government work, especially when you go out. I was bidding against Booz Allen those work. I tried to do a little 8877. Man, that stuff was brutal, man. One guy told me I wasn't qualified to do the work. I want to punch him in the mouth. You gonna say that in my face, man? I'm from the hood, man. I will fight. So I was like, man, no. So I did it. But yeah, so man, that people just don't know, man. Going to get to work, you got 100, then go get it, man. No, man. I was like, no, I wish I would have did it a little longer, but I did it for a while, man. And the thing too is I took less money to build a company with 3 other guys. I probably opportunity cost about $200,000. We're gonna win this contract. I'm gonna wait and get paid on the back end every game. Hey man, but that's part of life. I learned a lot though when you being on work, RP, presenting, doing those oral presentations to try to get work. But the cool thing now is I get to grade. When I worked at the state, I used to grade people orientation. I used to be lighting them up on purpose. I asked them, how was your FIS 140-2? I know I can see in their eyes. He had no idea what that was. Tearing them up, but no, go ahead. But no, that's a whole different realm, man. Be careful what you ask for on that, man.